Yuji is one of, if not the best characters in Jujutsu Shenanigans. Yuji, although only having 85 health, has really high combo potential alongside a couple of its amazing techs. Yuji's special is known as Combo Instincts. Combo Instincts allows the user to cancel any move upon clicking R in order to feint and potentially bait enemies. Combat Instincts is best used with the air variant of Curse Strikes or Crushing Blow in order to bait the enemy into blocking. Combat Instincts has a special variant which can be done by pressing R next to throwable objects, which will cause the user to throw the object with a punch. Yuji's base moveset consists of 4 moves, with these being Curse Strikes, Crushing Blow, Divergent Fist, and Manji Kick. Curse Strikes is a close to mid-range attack in which the user dashes toward the opponent, dealing out a flurry of punches, ending the combo with a kick. Curse Strikes is a very effective combo extender, which is able to be used after Crushing Blow in order to catch the enemy in midair or to start a combo and potentially Black Flash chain. Curse Strike's air variant is a great attack to use when feinting, as it easily allows the user to bait the opponent. The attack is solid in combos and has a Black Flash finisher against enemies who are low on health. The attack can also be used as mobility by rolling after feinting the attack, allowing the user to catch the enemy off guard, starting a combo. Crushing Blow is a close-ranged grab attack where the user grabs the opponent before slamming them down twice before launching the enemy upwards after the second slam. Crushing Blow can be used either as a combo starter or even as a combo extender, as it is a highly versatile move. Crushing Blow can be used in order to M1 reset by feinting it, allowing for the user to gain additional M1s onto the opponent. Crushing Blow's air variant sends the user upwards, dashing towards the enemy before grabbing them and sending them down. However, this move is easily able to be blocked and can cause the user to be punished if used incorrectly. Feinting Crushing Blow can allow the user to easily take advantage of the initial hop and bait the opponent into attacks. Divergent Fist is a close-ranged shockwave type attack where the user winds up their fist before landing a blow onto the opponent with extra delayed cursed energy, which will launch the opponent backwards. This move is weaker compared to its other variants, but it's really easy to use if you're a new player, and it should be used primarily at the end of a combo. Divergent Fist's variant is similar to the base variant of Divergent Fist. However, upon winding your fist back, the opponent will instead be hit by a Black Flash, blasting them away. If this move is used during an enemy's action, whether it be either a block or an attack, the move will instead deal double the initial damage. A Black Flash chain is a complex mechanic in Jujutsu Shenanigans, but is insanely overpowered if you know how to use it. In order to Black Flash chain, you must hit the opponent with a Black Flash on their back, which will leave them stunned, allowing you to follow up with another Black Flash up to 4 times. In order to effectively do this, you must side dash to the opponent's back after each Black Flash, but you should be careful because if they're aware of what you're trying to do, you will have to predict whether or not they may turn. Additionally, you can use Combat Instincts on the final Black Flash in order to reset the Black Flash process, allowing for more Black Flashes to be landed, but you should be cautious as this can be easily countered. Although a Black Flash chain is really difficult to land, it's really rewarding as it deals immense damage to the opponent with an amazing finisher as shown. Manji Kick is a counter where the user races one of their arms and one of their legs, ready to evade any incoming attacks. This counter is able to parry both short-ranged and even long-ranged attacks, but has a somewhat short duration. Overall though, the move is pretty solid, but you shouldn't constantly be using it in a fight because your opponent can easily learn your playstyle, leading to you getting punished. Yuji has great combo potential with great attacks, so I'll showcase a couple different combos you can learn for both beginners and even experienced players in the game.
お前を否定したかった。お前の言ったことなんて知らねえよって。ただお前を殺す。また新しい呪いとして生まれたらそいつも殺す。と俺は大きな何かの剥離場の一つに過ぎないんだまで俺を殺し続ける。それがこの戦いの俺の役割なんだ。
Yuji's ultimate is known as King of Curses. Yuji's ultimate heals him 45 health and lasts for a total of 60 seconds. During the ultimate, Yuji's M1s are replaced with dismantle slashes, having 2.5 times the range but being blockable from any side, with uppercuts and down slams even being disabled. Sukuna's special is known as Cleave. Cleave is a close-ranged grab attack in which the user winds their arm back before grabbing forward. Cleave sends multiple slashes toward the opponent, dealing a percentage of their health ranging anywhere from 10% all the way up to 40%. Cleave is a great special and should be used after dismantle during a combo or in close range. Sukuna's first attack is known as Dismantle. Dismantle is a mid-ranged attack in which the user swings their arm back before sending repeated slashes onto any opponent within 30 studs. Dismantle will normally deal 17.5 damage, but if it is blocked, its damage output is half. Dismantle has an air variant that can be done by jumping into the air at the same time as using Dismantle. This air variant will deal additional damage with a total of 25 instead of 10 to 17, with the distance of the attack being extended. Open is a long-range attack that deals 30 damage, granting the user iframes. Open summons fire from their hands before forming an arrow, after which the user aims forward before launching the arrow towards the opponent. Open, however, should not be used to start a combo due to its long windup, but it is really good to use against runners or even players from long range. Rush is a long-ranged attack where the user rushes toward the opponent at high speeds. If Rush collides with a player, they'll be hurled forward before being chased after, being sent upwards into the sky and slammed into the ground. Rush is an essential move and should be used as a combo extender. Sukuna's world-cutting slash is by far Sukuna's strongest special attack. By using Rush during the windup of Dismantle, Open, and then Cleave, the user will chant the lines Scale of the Dragon, Recoil, Twin Meteors, before swinging their arm and releasing a massive horizontal slash which will cut down any opponent bypassing all and any counter. The move can be used as long as Dismantle and Cleave are off cooldown, but will reset Open's cooldown and double the time of the cooldown for Dismantle. Lastly, the move can be used in midair, making it harder to interrupt, but also making it significantly more difficult to aim due to its small hitbox. Sukuna's final attack is his domain expansion, Malevolent Shrine. Malevolent Shrine captures anyone nearby into the domain, putting high pressure onto them, guaranteeing their loss. Malevolent Shrine is strong, with it releasing endless slashes onto the opponent, which although can be blocked, will still deal damage. In order to prevent the enemy from holding block, I recommend using an attack such as Open or Rush, as it will force the opponent to unblock to evade the attack or possibly get hit by them. However, you should be quick when using Malevolent Shrine, as the domain has a low health pool and duration, allowing it to be easily broken from the outside. Sukuna has high damage attacks and is one of the best ultimates in the game, which is why I'll showcase combos Anyways, that's gonna be pretty much it for this guide, but I hope this has helped you understand the character a bit more, even if it's just by a little, whether it be by the combos, the text, or even just the moves in general.